in an apparent world, in which underlying reality is obscured. There is a spiritual realm spread out everywhere we look, but we are unable to perceive it. The Bible says that at best we see only in part and dimly, as if through a distorted glass. We also read that some things are apparent but in disguise, even people. We are reminded to show kindness to strangers, because by doing so, some people have given aid to angels without knowing it. We are also warned that the devil himself, and certainly evil people, can appear as servants of righteousness. Yeshua taught that we can know them by their fruits. Lao Tzu taught that we should use caution and discern where people and things originate from, teaching that when we know the parent, we also know the child. Yeshua was clear that moral judgments should be based on the fruit rather than the tree or the seed. This means in part that we should direct our attention at what is actually happening in our direct experience. When we hear someone is called a robber, we should pause. They may be someone else's Robin Hood. Yeshua's teaching that we know a tree by its fruit is also a reminder that our own actions, even our own thoughts, are like fruit-bearing trees. We should try to discern their origins, to know what they are rooted in, and be willing to judge honestly what actually happens from their manifestation. Any spiritual journey begins with self-examination. That is the great work. Lao Tzu teaches that we should live in our heart, where our true nature resides. Gautama taught that from our true nature arises loving kindness, compassion, equanimity, and joy. We learn from the Bible that our true nature is spirit, created in the image of the Spirit of God. That is how we are capable of loving and of sacrificing ourselves for greater good. Our true nature has an innate awareness of divinity in all of creation and of right and wrong. Any person who approaches their own true nature will begin to sense that something is very wrong with apparent reality. To the degree that we know our own true natures, we see the true nature of things around us, of events, and of people. We begin to see that nothing is like we thought it was, including us. This is not an easy moment, because worldly material gains are important to our survival in the material world. But so is meaning, purpose, and fruitful reciprocation with the source of all. When asked about his spiritual achievement, Arhat Ajahn Chah replied, "I am like a tree in a forest, full of leaves, blossoms, and fruit. Birds come to eat and nest, and animals seek rest in its shade. Yet the tree does not know itself. It follows its own true nature. It is as it is." Whatever we seek the most, we will find. Whatever we work hardest for, we will attain. Where one is achieved at the expense of the other, we stand at a crossroads, and only one road suits our true nature. Only one true path is the way.